Yeah. All right. All right. Excuse me. Yep. Hmm. Is anybody in here yet? Excuse me. Yo, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Bon appetit, man. 4-star. Oh, what's up, dude? Yeah, bon appetit. 100%. What you up to? Thanks for coming into chat. Taking a little break before we go to the gym. This is my pre-workout meal. I'm gonna eat this, and I tell you what, man. When I go train at the gym, I really like to have some complex carbs and protein. God, I train so much better. And man, I'm telling you that sugar, getting rid of sugar, man. Hello, how are you doing today? Hey, what's up? I'm doing good. How are you? We are enjoying some food, taking a break from business. This is a pre-workout meal before we go to the gym, and we're getting ready to go do that. So, how are you? Versus, how are you today? 40 times 412. Where are you guys coming in from? And the main topic of this video is just teaching others about mental health, overcoming business life, all the good stuff that comes with this life experience that we have. But here to engage with you guys, send some love and energy your way, and all that. Doing all good. Thank you. Very good. Very good. Uh-huh. So, what are you currently working on in your life? Right? It's like it's a, it's a simple concept. That's Miss Jenny over there. This is my favorite restaurant. She's a local business owner. So, we're here in one of my favorite local restaurants. Their lunch menu is amazing. Anyways, what's something that you are working on in your current life, like a goal, a business, and what are you doing to make sure that it happens? So think about this kind of like an accountability session, mental health, all that good stuff. Yeah. And we do that, and we're halfway to being monetized. All right. Later on today, I'll be playing some piano. So we will do some music therapy later. Well, I have learned the hard way. You are practicing alone. No friends or family, just me. Why do you say that, Versus? Think so? Yeah, Versus, that's somewhat kind of true. You say, well, I think I've learned the hard way at the end of the day that you were practicing alone, no friends. Well, no, you don't want to take the stoic approach and be a lone wolf because it's, yes, you can be by yourself and you can do things yourself, and yeah, you can make it happen. And so that works for some people, but you still want to have some type of social structure, some type of community, some group that you are involved in. A social group, a network is very important. So I'm not as big of a fan of the lone wolf mentality, the stoic. What's up, Cameron? Cameron Porter in the house. Cameron Porter into his house. What's up, Cameron? Cameron. Have a blessed day, y'all. See, that's what I love. Quickly go live. People just come in, have a quick, blessed day, and then continue to go. Now, forgive me, I am eating just a little snack. I'm actually full now. Thank you for your perspective. Yeah, Versus. You're very welcome. Yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to get at with the perspective and everything. And I mean this. Um, yeah, being by yourself and doing all that. Yeah, there's certain things you're going to have to do by yourself. You got to be independent. However, but you have to still put yourself in a social group to get the full experience in life. Because of a social group becomes a network. Your own, most of the things that hurt businesses and growth, it hurts people in relationships, is everything in life. It's about thinking you have to do everything by yourself independently, which is okay. You want to have the capability of being independent, but a network and a social group is super important to grow or to scale. You can get along by yourself, being by yourself, but if you want to scale, you're definitely going to have to leverage a community, or you're going to have to leverage a network, or you're going to have to do something. I don't have a few friends. What is this? Hey, JK Jenny, welcome back to the chat. Thank you for your perspective. I didn't get to read that whole message before you retraced it. Put that message back. JK, what is up? What is up? Good. We do. Have a blessed day, y'all. Thank you for your perspective. Hey, what did your message say before you retraced it? What did your message? What were you saying? Mm-hmm. Miss Jenny. Hello. Hello. That's how Miss Jenny says hello. She goes, hello. I have a few friends and family, but I have left the fairy tale world for good. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Versus, I understand that perspective. Um, but don't unnecessarily isolate yourself from other people if the other people have things of value. Now, if you are with people who aren't adding value to your life, or that, yeah, isolate and do that. That's fine. But you'll be surprised at, if you look for it, you'll be surprised that you can find people who have common interest as you. Um, and if you can't find it around you, you can find it online, you know. But painting the picture of like, you don't want to paint a picture that you're a lone wolf, is a dangerous perspective. Um, there's not a single species out in the wild really that is in complete isolation, except for some birds and eagles here and there. But that's not how it works, man. Like in business, you need a team. In order to scale, you have to have a team, a group, and a network. Simple as that. That's in order to scale. Not everybody wants to scale. And if you don't want to scale, that's okay. But yeah, but I will say this: there's going to be times in your life, like again, this is a mental health, mental awareness, all that. There are going to be times in your life where you may need to be in isolation, but that's okay. That isolation will help you find yourself. But once you find yourself, take yourself and go dedicate yourself to a goal. Now, dedicate yourself to a goal and then share that with the right people, right? You existing in this world is not by itself. You're always going to be around other people unless you go completely off the grid. And if you do that, you're going to be very lonely and very unhappy. Long absent are coming. Friend long absent are coming back to you. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Going on for 10 minutes. Got 3 thumbs ups. Nothing crazy. I'm going to go get a to go bag for this. Let me get a to go bag real quick. Miss Jenny! Ha! Could I have a bag, please? Yeah, little appetite today. I've been doing cardio, so my appetite's done. Do I look okay though? Do I look good? Trying to stay in shape. Trying to stay in shape. It's hard. Yeah, but the food was good, Miss Jenny. Thank you. I said the food was awesome, and thank you. You're very welcome, ma'am. And I guess we'll be off on our next venture. Yeah, becoming a realist, 100%. Yeah, don't want to be a loner, but definitely becoming a realist, 100%. That's true. Mm-hmm. So, on that note, let us get ready. Thank you, Miss Jenny. All right. Best place to eat out here. And we're back. Okie dokie artichoke. Do 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 do. Good advice. Yeah. Now I'll tell you right now though, having good company, I'd rather have quality company over quantity. So if you find yourself in a situation where you do have a lot of negative people and you're always people pleasing, then yeah, you got to get away from that. But you don't want to go so extreme of pleasing people. You don't want to go so extreme into isolation as either. The answer is in between. The answer is the balance between those 2 points. Remember, the answer is always in, usually, the answer is in the middle between 2 points. The answer is typically never on the extreme, not in life. You may have to be extreme temporarily in life from time to time. Like you may have to push or, do some things like that. But that's only temporary. You should not always uh, stay in that state. You can't stay in that state of mind 24/7. You just can't, man. You just can't. Can't you understand? Ooh. All right. Now we're getting ready. Thinks I'm not Lona. All right, guys. So, getting ready now. This is the. It's so funny. I just wanted a little bit of food in my stomach before I trained. I don't even know if I should train today. My body's kind of feeling tired, but I still will probably go train and just do some conditioning work. I The human body is a very fascinating thing. You can take more than you probably think when as a human being physically. Like physically you can take more, right, than you think you can, right? You can do more than you think you can. The human body can take more than you think it can. So, physically, mentally, you just have to keep going, keep pushing, and yeah, things just kind of work out, man. Things don't work out if you give up. But if you don't give up and you keep pushing, things tend to work out. Kind of how it works. But we're about to get ready to go to the gym. I say pasta. I am in a get lean challenge, so I'm still eating some junk food here and there. But the junk food is like for me is like Chinese food, like fried, like a little bit of fried food. None of the really big sweets, none of the cakes and ice creams and all the yummy stuff. It's pretty much proteins and carbs and fats. And then we're doing a combination of cardio and weight training. This is the gym right here. Fitness Inferno Fitness. Yeah. And yeah, back at the gym. That sounds crazy, but lately I've been doing a lot of aerobic activity. I've been doing a lot of cardio lately uh, at a steady pace, and I can find that I feel better when I implement more cardio into my routine. I 100% do. Any advice? All right. Any advice? I have some advice. Get off your ass and go to the gym. No, I'm just playing. No, the advice would be do things that are difficult. Do things that are difficult that you don't want to do and continue to do that and watch the effect it has on your body, your life, your mind, everything involved. Everything involved. Do, 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 do. Everything involved. All right, guys, waiting for you to do the chats. Versus. I think about just doing some cardio. Let's see, I could hit some weights. Cardio gets you leaner and burns calories, but also it's going to fatigue you a bit. All right, well, we are going to get ready to go to this gym session. And yeah, stay good, guys. God bless.